Luxurious Queens, what is the luxury bag world coming to now? That day I walked into Hermes and was hoping to purchase a picotin bag, one of those entry-level bags, and to my horror, the sales associate mentioned that I would need to clock spending in the boutique for it. Have you heard of this new rule? Really? And obviously I left the store empty-handed. However, let's wind back about 5 years back where I bought my first Hermes Quota bag. Hello Luxurious Queens, welcome back to Life with Lokie, and if you're new here, welcome. I love chit-chatting about luxury, handbags, leathers, and especially my favorite brand Hermes. So if you're also into content like this, then I would love to welcome you to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell to get first updates when I upload. And of course, not forgetting my regular subbies, don't we all love a chit-chat and sharing about luxury all the time? Today, I would like to talk about my first Hermes Quota bag, which surprisingly I bought by chance. In fact, I did a video on this bag before when I first started my channel, but I was obviously really new to YouTube and had the background music too loud, which I had a few feedback about it, so let's get started. Now, introducing to you my first Hermes Quota bag, which is a Kelly 32 in Ruvive color in gold hardware. Now, this bag is in Veau Gulliver leather, which is the Swift leather we have today. Well, this bag was made in 1999 and was purchased pre-loved in Japan. But one thing on why I added this bag to my collection was absolutely by chance, and at that time, I did not know about the brand Hermes at all. I think this was about 5 years ago and probably my second time to Japan. At that time, I was scouting around for Chanel bags and was mesmerized by the sheer numbers of reseller second-hand shops in Japan. Obviously, I left no stone unturned and literally went into every single second-hand shop I saw. Be it a luxury handbag shop or a reseller clothes shop, I went into every single one. So at that time, with only Chanel on my mind, and obviously I entered buying luxury bags really late, I was not into luxury and did not know any other brands, which also meant that I did not know about Hermes or what bags they made or what they sold. So I entered the reseller shop, a very non-conspicuous shop on the second floor. You know those narrow stairs that felt like was going to someone's apartment? Yes, this was a really small shop selling mostly luxury clothes and jackets. I remember also luxury scarves, but has a small showcase of bags. And there sat the most stunning bright red bag in gold glistening hardware calling out to me. I thought the design looked so unique and fell in love with the color immediately. And I asked to see the bag and fell in love with it immediately, and I purchased it as it fit my budget. The shopkeeper only spoke Japanese, but with some Google translation, I managed to ask her what the scribbles were written on the little price tag. She then translated the color and the leather type of the bag for me and offered to handwrite it down for me. At that time, there was no such thing as the mini bag trend or large bag trend, so I just bought the bag purely out of its design and color. When I went back to the hotel, I googled what's so special about Hermes. And then I couldn't sleep that night because the more I read about Hermes, the more I discovered about the Birkin and all the history, and it got me really excited about the brand. Also, at the time, I did not know about what was the Quota bag, all about the pre-spend, about queuing up early in the morning outside the boutique. I literally bought my first Hermes Quota bag by chance and I love it so much. So the next day, we were out shopping some more, and this time round, I thought I knew more about the Birkin, and my eyes were more in tune with the look of the Birkin bag because I really wanted to see how it looked like in person. And there, in another shop, sat a Birkin-ish looking bag. I wasn't too sure what design it was, but I asked to see it. Now, this shop I remember was situated at a busy cross junction where they had mostly all the bags in display at street level. The shopkeeper took the bag down for me. It looked like the Birkin, but not quite, as it was short but long. And soon enough, I learned that it was the Jean-Paul Gaultier Birkin, which was pretty stunning in white color, palladium hardware. Now the shopkeeper then showed me another bag which looked better in proportion, which I thought I recognized as the Birkin as well. And I thought the design looked quite familiar. The price was not exorbitant and the color looked stunning, so I purchased it as well. And this is none other than my first Hermes Birkin ou Aqua bag in natural color, in gold hardware, in epsom leather, and I purchased this bag on the same trip. So let's look at these two bags up close. Alright, so this is my gorgeous first Hermes Quota bag, also known as the Kelly 32, and this is in the Rouvive color, in the Vue Gulliver leather, which is also known as the Swift leather today. You can tell it's so super soft. It's in gold hardware and it is made in 1999, and you can tell with the silhouette of this bag, it is very slouchy, and so this is a Ratonnet style as compared to the Cellier style. I will put a picture of the Cellier somewhere up here for your reference. The dimensions of this bag would be on screen, and you can see that it is actually tapered towards the top where it gathers in with this by the sangles. So it is larger at the base and narrower at the top. However, if you actually open the flap here, you can see that it does expand quite a bit like that. Okay, so this is how it looks, and that's the back of the bag and the side. So with the Ratonnet style, Ratonnet, it means reverse. So basically the bag was stitched like a Cellier and then turned inside out. So you can see the piping of the bag here. There is some scuffings along the piping here, but I guess that can be easily fixed at the Hermes spa. So yeah, and let's just turn it on its bottom. There is 4 feet, yeah, and otherwise very nice pristine condition. Now we have the clochette as the accessories. Also came with the shoulder strap, and I'll show you a little bit about the shoulder strap. So you can see this is a super vintage dust bag. The shoulder strap has these 2 clasps, and on the clasp you should see the word Hermes there with the 24 karat gold hardware stamping, and along the strap you should see the word Hermes Paris made in France. Now this you have to know that it's a non-adjustable strap, and so this is meant for shoulder sling. Yeah. And I would also want to show you about the lock and keys. So this is the lock, and the base of the lock has a number there, 114. So it really should coincide with the key. Let me try to get the keys out for you. Hang on. Alright, well, the key is here. It should have the number 114 on it. Yep, there you go. So this key would open the lock that came with the bag. Now, in terms of the hardware, as this is a vintage bag, it has only one D-ring like this, and yeah, and obviously the Hermes Paris wood is very nice, minimal scuffings on it, which is what I like. On the inside of the bag, this is how it looks, and you should see the word Hermes Paris made in France right there. Yep, very clean. Now on the inside of the bag, let me just remove some of the stuffings. Okay, so you should have one zippered pocket all the way through, and there should be a H right on the zipper there. Let's turn the bag the other way. Okay, so that's the zippered pocket, and on the underside there should be 2 patch pockets right there. So that's the interior of a Kelly bag, and it hasn't changed in design. Well, the current Kelly bags, I mean, the only change is the stamping here, right? So that stamping should give you like a date stamp plus the leather artisan that made the bag. There would be a stamp of his initial on it. Okay, so there you go. This is my first Quota Hermes Quota bag in Ruby color, and I really love the color because it's like cherry red, and under certain light you can see it's like more a brighter, happier kind of red instead of like the intense red, which I like. Ultimately, I think social media has really hyped up the status and value of these bags and make it so hard to get your hands on in this day and age. And the more coveted these bags are, they become a rarity and more people want to own it and try to score at the boutique. Way back 5 to 10 years ago, exotic Birkins could be sitting on the shelves waiting to be bought. But it has come a time where even lesser known bags like the Quota, the Haozan, the Mini Evelyn or Lindy would need a pre-spend. For me, I never really started with this Hermes journey, and in fact, I'm not used to it. In fact, I purchased these Quota bags even before any journey whatsoever, or before stepping into the Hermes boutique myself. Now, as I grow to love the brand, I buy pieces I adore and will enjoy whenever I chance upon them. It could be in France, it could be in Dubai, in Singapore, but I never really had a journey to clock spending. Well, I'm not sure if I would do it any other way differently, but till today, I still love my first Hermes bag I bought by chance. Scoring a brand new Kelly or Birkin is definitely a nice feeling at the boutique, and I've had one really lucky episode in Paris where I scored a Birkin. If you've missed that video, I will link it up here and down in the description section below. But I must say I am a vintage lover and dig all these vintage discontinued bags. And I find them so rare, so I enjoy reading into the history of the brand, and of course these bags, and I would love to add more of these stunning pieces to my collection. Well, I have 1 or 2 discontinued Hermes bags in my collection which I thrifted in France. Maybe I should do a video about it one day. And there you go, I literally stumbled on my first Hermes Quota bag without pre-spend and absolutely by chance, and I still love it till today. I may have done my Hermes journey backwards unlike everyone else, but it makes me appreciate the design and the bag much more than just the brand name alone. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and do share with me if you have had similar experiences buying a random luxury bag by chance. I hope you subscribe and join my corner, click that like button and bell as well to connect long term, because there's so much more luxury chit chat I would love to be sharing. Take care and goodbye, queens.